busy today. Really busy day. I probably won't do much.
Well, it's fucking hot in here, man.
Let's do. Let's just do a lesson or something. What's the task files? Oh. What a useless fucking file.
Volatility is a free memory forensics tool developed and maintained by Volatility Foundation, commonly used by malware and SOC analysts within a blue team or as part of their detection and monitoring solutions. Volatility is written in Python and is made up of Python plugins and modules designed as a plug-and-play way of analyzing memory dumps. Volatility is available for Windows, Linux, and Mac OS and is written purely in Python. This room uses memory dumps from THM rooms and memory samples from Volatility Foundation. Before completing this room, we recommend completing the core Windows processes room. If you plan on using your own machine or the attack box to run Volatility, download the files attached to this task. If you plan to use the provided machine, you can deploy it in task 3.
Didn't I do this one already? I already did this goddamn room. Didn't I do this room already? I could have sworn I done this room already. Yeah.
From the Volatility Foundation Wiki, Volatility is the world's most widely used framework for extracting digital artifacts from volatile memory, RAM, samples. The extraction techniques are performed completely independent of the system being investigated but offer visibility into the runtime state of the system. The framework is intended to introduce people to the techniques and complexities associated with extracting digital artifacts from volatile memory samples and provide a platform for further work into this exciting area of research. Volatility is built off of multiple plugins working together to obtain information from the memory dump. To begin analyzing a dump, you will first need to identify the image type. There are multiple ways of identifying this information that we will cover further in later tasks. Once you have your image type and other plugins sorted,
Oh
you
hell,
can
I already missed it.
Volatility is built off of multiple plugins working together to obtain information from the memory dump. To begin analyzing a dump, you will first need to identify the image type. There are multiple ways of identifying this information that we will cover further in later tasks. Once you have your image type and other
God, I'm thinking about it.
plugins sorted, you can then begin analyzing the dump by using various volatility plugins against it that will be covered in depth later in this room. Since volatility is built off of multiple plugins working together to obtain information from the memory dump. To begin analyzing a dump, you will first need to identify the image type. There are multiple ways of identifying this information that we will cover further in later tasks. Once you have your image type and other plugins sorted, you can then begin analyzing the dump by using various volatility plugins against it that will be covered in depth later in this room. Since volatility is entirely independent of the system under investigation, this allows complete segmentation but full insight into the runtime state of the system. At the time of writing,
Where was it at?
Hiccups.
there are two main repositories for volatility, one built off of Python 2 and another built off Python 3. For this room, we recommend using the Volatility 3 version built off of Python 3. HTTP URL.
No, you ain't gotta fucking tell me the whole web address.
Note, when reading blog posts and articles about volatility, you may see Volatility 2 syntax mentioned or used. All syntax changed in Volatility 3, and within this room, we will be using the most recent version of the plugin syntax for volatility.
Well, you say it works for Windows? Yeah, it's written in Python. Which is a Python script, man. What's that? I've never heard of a WHL file. It's Python, ain't it? Yeah, it's just like Tard GZ, it's just a zip folder.
Since volatility is written purely in Python, it makes the installation steps and requirements very easy and universal for Windows, Linux, and Mac. If you already attempted to use Python on Windows and Mac, it is suggested to begin on Linux. However, all operating systems will work the same. If you're using TryHackMe's attack box, volatility is already present on the box, and you can skip these steps and move on.
Well, it's easy on Linux. That's not Windows. That's Linux. Could I actually do that? Will that actually work? No. That's what I'm saying. That's like a Linux thing. New Python. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where's the that's what I'm saying. Where's the executable? Well, you know, I don't. I'm not trying to waste time trying to fucking use a program. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I forgot I had fucking. There's nothing in here. What to install it or nothing? It literally shows me nothing. Nothing? I don't know. That's all I should have to do. Damn it, let me re-download it. Fuck. How big is that file? A fucking kilobyte? Why does it take so long to fucking 3 megabyte fucking file? I don't know, it's so much easier than fucking. I don't know. I don't really care. Really. I kinda wanna know how to install it now, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want to install it now. How big is the goddamn? It's 27 megabytes. What's my speed? Fucking. Yeah, come on, 2 gig, 4 gig. God damn, there's no way. Why is it taking so long to download a 20 meg file when I got 2 gig internet a second? Jesus Christ, it's kind of weird. Oh yeah. I don't feel like that's a Windows thing. I installed it, and it still ain't working. Do I have to use PowerShell or something? I don't know what the fuck I gotta do to get it to work, but I'm pretty much done fucking with it now. It'd be nice if I can close this goddamn thing. What the fuck? No matter what I do, it just doesn't want to run. Oh, that was a pain in the ass. I'm about done fucking with it.
Extracting a memory dump can be performed in numerous ways, varying based on the requirements of your investigation.
Tell me I can't get it installed.
Listed below are a few of the techniques and tools that can be used to extract a memory from a bare metal machine. FTK Imager Redline Dumpit.exe Win32dd.exe Win64dd.exe Memorize Fast Dump. When using an extraction tool on a bare metal host, it can usually take a considerable amount of time. Take this into consideration during your investigation if time is a constraint. Most of the tools mentioned above for memory extraction will output a .raw file with some exceptions. Like Redline that can use its own agent and session structure. For virtual machines, gathering a memory file can easily be done by collecting the virtual memory file from the host machine's drive. This file can change depending on the hypervisor used. Listed below are a few of the hypervisor virtual memory files you may encounter. VMware, .vmem Hyper-V, .bin parallels, .mem VirtualBox, .save file asterisk. This is only a partial memory file. Exercise caution whenever attempting to extract or move memory from both bare metal and virtual machines. Since converting to Python 3, the plugin structure for Volatility has changed quite drastically. In previous Volatility versions, you would need to identify a specific OS profile exact to the operating system and build version of the host, which could be hard to find or used with a plugin that could provide false positives. With Volatility 3, profiles have been scrapped, and Volatility will automatically identify the host and build of the memory file. The naming structure of plugins has also changed. In previous versions of Volatility, the naming convention has been simply the name of the plugin and was universal for all operating systems and profiles. Now with Volatility 3, you need to specify the operating system prior to specifying the plugin to be used. For example, Windows.info vs Linux.info. This is because there are no longer profiles to distinguish between various operating systems for plugins, as each operating system has drastically different memory structures and operations. Look below for options of operating system plugin syntax. .Windows.Linux.Mac. There are several plugins available with Volatility as well as third-party plugins. We will only be covering a small portion of the plugins that Volatility has to offer. To get familiar with the plugins available, utilize the Help menu. As Volatility 3 is currently in active development, there is still a short list of plugins compared to its Python 2 counterpart. However,
I don't think it's working. That's op directly. Let's try /op then. What do you mean? I have Python literally installed. I'm just trying to tell me I don't have Python installed. It just wants to piss me off. What do I have to do to get this bitch to work? I have Python 3, motherfucker, whatever. Just install it if you want to keep fucking with me. It's already fucking installed. Motherfucker. It's starting to piss me off. Motherfucker, that took forever. I'm done, guys. I'll do this tomorrow. Day 156. Why not? I'm gonna get a free streak. Oh, I'm about to level up soon to level 11. I'm at wizard, be master soon. Alright, guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Fuck, my AC's still on, I'm still hot. Fucking 4K TV is